Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola. Why? Why me? Olajide. Olajide. Hey! Pour me water, guy. Pour me water. Nigerians, citizens. My enemies. Pep. My enemies are laughing at me. Why? Why me? Why me? I put my trust in you and you. God. Just one goal. Just one goal. Okay, if you cannot score, at least keep the 2-1 lead. Against relegation threats in Nottingham Forest. These people have nothing to play for. And I really don't understand what these teams keep doing in the Premier League. We saw Wolves last time. Defeating Liverpool 2-1. Liverpool that is going for the Champions League. What do you need that win for? You're bottom of the league, no hope, nothing for you. What are you winning for? Now, Nottingham Forest. If I was Nottingham Forest player, I'll give City the lead. I'll give them the win. I don't need it for anything. I have nothing to fight for. I have nothing to lose. Why? Why do these teams keep doing this? All these village people teams. Hi. Hi. Honestly, this was a catastrophic midweek for City in their title race. Very bad display for them in this game. They played very well, yes, but the result is not reflecting how good they were. City recorded over 90% possession many times in the second half, but they were still very vulnerable to Forest's counter. This was a very tactical masterpiece from Forest manager Pereira. He used the 5-4-1 mid-block formation that forces to play out wide, and then they were not good with their crosses. Their midfield was totally choked up. I mean, we saw both Forest goals come from the midfield. Aina's run was crazy, impeccable. How do you let a player run for 40 yards unchecked? Unchecked. Like he owned the pitch. Now Mbappe land now. God. I see a lot of City fans on social media slandering Donnarumma for not diving for that their equalizing goal in the 76th minute. I mean, I feel like if he had dived, maybe not, he would have gotten his hands to the ball, but he's a human, of course. He's human. Even Courtois, there are some balls that you see and, man, you just have to let it go. It happens in football. That was a very well-struck shot. See the goal that was scored against Lamens in the dying minutes. He couldn't move. So these things happen in football. City fans, you have to be forgiving. Donnarumma has been exceptionally good for you guys since he came to City. Hence why he's the number one. Una forgot start Trafford now. Make una see shege for Trafford hand. Una go cry, no worry. Haaland ghosted totally in this game again. We saw him in the starting XI, but it was like, I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm here, but I'm not here. He missed a clear 1v1 opportunity. And then a very important penalty shout that would have been very vital for their title hopes, but I honestly don't think that's the penalty. If you notice his movements, after rounding the goalkeeper, he ran into the goalkeeper just after moving the ball with his left foot. His right foot should have followed the path of the ball, but instead, he saw that the goalkeeper was already diving, so he went for the body of the goalkeeper and ran into him. So I don't think that's the penalty, honestly speaking. But of course, agenda has to agenda. Forgive him the penalty. Forgive City that penalty. This is the Premier League. People are doing all these things for PR. Give him the penalty and then you will have more eyes on the league. Yes. But honestly, I don't think that's the penalty. Even Haaland did not think that was the penalty as well. You could see how he smiled after he went down to the ground. He was very bad in that game, honestly speaking. He ghosted the entire game. And he was effectively marked out of the game today by Murillo. Murillo marked him totally. The Etihad ran mad when Savinho puts the ball almost at the back of the net until we saw Murillo goal line clearance in the 100th minute. That was very crazy to watch. The Premier League, I said it that this midweek clash is going to be a lot of, there are going to be a lot of interesting games. A lot of interesting games. That goal line clearance was a miracle. I did not see it coming. Premier League is a crazy league. City had the ball almost the entirety of the game. 70% possession, but they could not really do much with it. To top that, they still had 21 shots compared to Forest's 9. More than 2.2 XG in the game. Forest did not even have up to 1 XG in the game. This was a game that City should have been scoring up to 5 goals, to be honest. My man of the match for that game is going to be a very difficult pick. Murillo was very good at the back for Forest. He had over 12 clearances. A goal line clearance as well. And he was dribbled past 0 times. So I really don't know. He was very good, but as well, Forest considered 2 goals, so I don't think I can give it to him. City's midfield was very good. But speaking of midfield, Anderson on the other team was exceptionally good as well. Rodri was good. He had the goal that we thought was the winning goal. Bernardo Silva really bossed that midfield for them. Ryan Cherki too, very good in the midfield. He got an assist. I think I'll be going with Cherki for my man of the match. He was subbed off. I feel like if he was there for the entire game, maybe he would have done a miracle. You know he's a miracle walking player. Very good with his feet. So that's my man of the match for the game. Let me know yours in the comments below and see you on the next one.